The recipient of the Father Eugene Willis Good Neighbor Award is Stacie Haynes. Stacie is the basketball coach at Downsville School and helped to advocate for Sean becoming part of the team. Stacie created opportunity for Sean to vocally coach and participate, but also challenged his strengths and abilities physically. Stacie's innovative and unique approach involved Sean in plays, drills, and defensive roles. She supported him to expect more from himself and ultimately increased his self-esteem. Beyond this, Stacie encouraged her team to truly listen to Sean and nurtured relationships to be built between Sean and his team. Stacie orchestrated a thank you gift given to Sean by the basketball team last year for all the help and support he had given throughout the season. She also included him in the annual awards sports banquet, where he assisted her in passing out the team awards. She expected a lot from Sean, but she expected just as much from their team. At the end of this year's season, Stacie observed Sean sprinting to catch a basketball and quickly took note of his enthusiasm and speed. After practice, she asked Sean if he'd ever be interested in starting an indoor soccer league with her. Needless to say, Sean was ecstatic. Stacie has impacted Sean's life tremendously by supporting him to become a valued and appreciated assistant basketball coach in his own community. What is even more notable is that she has supported students and community members to look at an individual's strengths and talents. She has supported people to not be judgmental, but instead to understand that anyone, regardless of ability or disability, can be a valued and contributing member of society.
Yes. Thanks for letting me be your assistant coach. You are a great person. Thanks for believing in me. Stacie, please come up and accept your award. Congratulations.
I'm very honored to receive this award. I'd first like to thank Sean for working with us. I'd like to thank the school board for allowing me to have Sean as my assistant coach. And I'd like to thank the ARC, of course, for really making this possible. Working with Sean and others here at the ARC is a pleasure, and I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have. My first job out of college was working with Catherine in community relations. That position gave me opportunities to explore the entire ARC of Delaware County and to experience the mission being carried out. Even though I left the ARC as a full-time employee, I do my best to keep in touch and up to date with what's going on, because as so many people will tell you, it's addicting. The culture and environment is unlike any, and it's something that I plan to be a part of for the rest of my life. When I first started working at the ARC, part of my job was to learn about it so I could then know what I was relating to the community. One of the first places I went was CLS Walton. While there, I saw a man working with a group of people a man who I recognized, which was Brian Espada. This was a guy I went to high school with, but had not really seen much of since then. Observing him for just a minute, it was immediately obvious to me that he loved what he was doing and he cared deeply about the people he was working with. In high school, this was a person who was one of the cool kids, who wasn't a troublemaker, but he was definitely a rebel. Knowing him and watching him perform his job with such passion gave me goosebumps and made me really proud to say that I went to high school with him. I bring this up because that experience set the tone for me. I saw someone I knew who was not just running through the motions, he was enriching people's lives. And what is really special about this place is that I didn't see that happen just one day, that one moment. I see it every day that I'm around, and I know that it happens every day that I'm not around. To speak about the friendship I developed with Sean, I've not only had an opportunity to play basketball with him and coach with him, I've also been seeing him. To our basketball team and our community, he is such an asset. Before Sean started working with us, unfortunately, many people were not aware of his capabilities, including myself. But Sean has gone above and beyond and demonstrated to many people his abilities to coach and to even get in on the action of basketball. Sean offers advice, encouragement, plays defense, and helps with conditioning drills. Last week, I met with the boys from our team and asked them for some thoughts on Sean's involvement. First, they sort of looked at me funny and said, he's our assistant coach, which I thought was good because they just see him as our assistant coach, nothing different. But I probed them for more. I asked them to think about the challenges that they think Sean might face and how they thought, that was with his ability to coach. That got them thinking, and they wrote down their thoughts. Keith said, Sean always encourages us and help us keep it together in crucial moments in games and when we're out and just losing it as a team. Colin said Sean was inspirational to our team. When we weren't doing good, he would make us do better. And Eric said, before games, Sean would encourage us to go out and win. As you can see, our team was always in need of encouragement because they've had a tough couple years, and I was tough on them this year too. So it was great to have Sean there to build them up when I was screaming about rebounds. Don't get me wrong though. Yes, and struggling, yes. There were plenty of times when I was making them sprint that Sean told them they better hustle up. When I was talking to my brother Danny, the varsity coach, about what I was going to say tonight, he said, well, when I was in the locker room, I didn't hear Sean saying, yay, go Eagles. I heard him tell them to go out and kick some you know what. Although these are just words that describe Sean's role on our team, his leadership, as Colin said, is truly inspiring. We all look forward to next year. It's going to be even better. Thanks to our school board, we're going to have a redone gym, and Sean is going to be able to have a deeper role with us because he'll be able to be closer and on the action during games and sit with us on the bench instead of at the end of the bench. So thank you, Sean, and thank you, Jess. If you're not going to be around next year, we're really going to miss you. We totally love you guys. You, Sean will be back. But last, I would like to say what I know that everyone who's involved with this organization knows, and that this organization is a leader in the care of people. Delaware County is extremely fortunate to have them here, and it's a shame that not everyone recognizes that. Leaders in our area should step up and take notes. They should be knocking down the door to learn about how they do what they do, and that's care for people as individuals and without restraint. I hope that someday we can all open our minds and do something that powerful.